Hello, YouTube. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I'm just getting everything set up. So, this is an old piece of soft plastic lure that it swims like a real fish. But seeing as this is the lead, this is the part that was still good. This I just fixed. Hook was bent because I snagged it, but yeah. So I'm gonna make another fly tying video today after the first one, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I'm gonna make something new. I'm gonna turn this into a big fly. I'm gonna do gray. I don't like pre-planning my videos too much. It ruins them, in my opinion. Well, yeah, in my opinion, it kind of ruins the aesthetic of like, hey, I don't like doing a script. I just chat what I think is on whatever's on my mind. I chat about. These are not the right type. Too fluffy. Not good to wrap around. Something a little long, but bendable. This one's not. This one is also not. This one is. This one will work. Need a decent amount of them, but I only got like, this thing only like 1/4 ounce total of this stuff, so not all of it is usable. I just make videos when I feel like it, because it's a hobby, not a job. If I could get paid for it, then maybe I'll do it more full-time, but I don't know how, so that'd be nice if you could leave in the comments how I could probably turn this into a full-time thing. I can make more videos for you guys and gals. This one will probably actually work good. I'm going to try it at least. Yeah. I just chat. I just talk about random stuff. No big deal, I hope. This one's perfect. Move this all off to the side. Let's put this all back. Hopefully this should be enough. If it isn't, I'll just use a different color. See, I'm going to get some black of this stuff to use too. Let me just put this away, then I'll get out some black. What I should really do is order more of this stuff. But I was hoping to make fly tying videos, so then I could, you know, make some money to buy more material so I can make more flies for you guys, and so I could use flies. I'm kind of still new to YouTube, even though I had a channel for over a year. I haven't been posting much due to I've been in school until I just graduated just recently. So yay for me. I graduated. This is, no, that won't work. This might work. I'll take it and try it, I guess. I might order like 2 packs of this next time. I have more material to work with. This one might work. I really need to, I guess. I'll put the rest away. This one could stay, I guess, too. Yeah, here's one of my first ever designs of this type. Put down here so it's in the way. Yeah, just a jig head. I only used it once. And that was yesterday when I went to test out fishing by my grandma's house. It's a river down at the bottom of their hill. Always been told there's no fish, but I've been saying that for years and no one's ever gone down there. I got nibbles. Yay. So it feels like there is fish there, which is good. At least, hopefully. Because something took my bait. Either with the snag or something else. I make poppers too, their type of lure. That's what I have in this container right here. Just poppers, not. Yeah, I found that at the river near the apartment. Just went down along the river, found it after the river water gone back down normal on the bank. I cleaned it up so I could put hooks and stuff in that. Right now I just have poppers in it. I'll show you quick. They just poppers. Whole bunch of poppers in this to keep them from getting ruined. Basically, it's a thing to get rid of moisture, so that they don't get ruined by moisture. Oh, this came undone. I'll have to redo that. Alright. I'll once I'm done with this, I'll tell you the type of feathers I used and what colors. I don't know the dread type though. All I know is that's gray, and it's fly tying dread. I don't know the specifics because I don't have them written down, and I was never told. The package never told me. That there. Now let's pull this out a bit. Never hold it like this when you're tying, where you have your hands on this, because that makes it harder to pull. These are both turkey Mal. They're both this. That's what they are. Looks like one of them's gray, one of them's black. This is not an advertisement, no, and no, this is not sponsored by anyone. That's just so you know what type of feathers I used, so that you can hopefully recreate this. Dread doesn't really matter. Black or gray works. Size doesn't really matter because I only have one size, and I want to get all this old paint off. Because this used to be a different lure, made cheaper, because I didn't fly tie as much back then. I didn't have the stuff like I do now, so it was made a lot differently. Going to go in open spirals for a bit to kind of save on dread because I'm running low. Go about right here so that we can still add on a worm, actual worm. But we'll add on feathers. I might make this like an actual. Oop, whoa, that was unexpected. I'm gonna cut out this tag. Cut off the tag. Make sure to push your thing out of the way. Don't accidentally cut your working line you're working with. Only the tag. I make lures because I find joy in it. Something I can enjoy doing, so I do it. Keep an extra pair of scissors. This was not with the kit I got. This right here, that was, I just use them to cut stuff like the copper wire so that these scissors can stay sharp for the dread, so that they cut nicer. I also make darts. That's what these are over here, there. Actual bird feathers, I made darts. Here's one of them. Make darts. Maybe I could make a video on how to make the darts. These are all handmade by me. I just come up with them, make them. Yeah, I have a little thing of darts somewhere. Let me see if I can find them. Oh, here they are. Here's a little thing of multiple darts. Yes, I'm finally deciding to maybe get back into YouTube more since now I have more free time. Let's get this feather wrapped down. Usually try to cover the entire stock so that it stays nice and taut. Now I'm going to push this back a bit, and I'm going to try to keep this going over the same exact spot over and over. Just kind of push this all down, kind of spreads out more, and let's move all this over here, and then let's pull out this. I do this as a hobby, not as a full-time gig. As I said before, sorry for repeating. Yeah, I'm going to hopefully get rid of that red paint. I'll just scrape it off. Why don't I do that right now? I have a knife. I can scrape off the paint. I'm gonna move all my feathers quick while I scrape off the paint so that they don't get full of the paint. Yeah, how's that? Yesterday I was helping do garden work because I like gardening, so I might just get a razor blade. That might be a lot easier, but I don't know. Let's also get out a pick. I'm gonna clean off this red paint. That'll be a minute. I apologize. Actually, I can do it after. I'll do it after, and I'll make a... We can just leave the red paint. It'll add a nice texture. Let's keep it simple. Or kiss without the extra S, because we don't need the word stupid. We don't need that word. It's only just keep it simple. Now let's wrap this around and kind of pull this out so it goes nicely. Then we push back the extra. I don't have red rooster saddle in this color, so I have to use this stuff anyways. This out and pulls this screw, then undo this, pull that tight, and wrap this around it. Kind of get it down. Just kind of push this down now. There we go. I might just keep this as a whole new under lure on its own. Let's add a little bit of black. This will work on its own, I guess. It's already ready, I guess. Yeah, I just make up stuff as I go. I don't like copying. Copying is rude. Unless I don't publish a video on it. Then I can just make... I don't like copying. I like coming up with my own ideas. Because because the creative freedom is what really drew me to this. The creative freedom and the ability to create something that's useful. I love working with my hands. And I usually try to publish videos the same day I record them. Just edit them real quick, because I don't like editing a bunch of it. I just edit the bare minimum, so that it's as authentic as possible. And I don't like doing reshoots where I just edit out stuff. This fire looks like it's starting to come off. I might just pull it off and redo it. Yep, it came off. So I'll have to take off more so it'll be flatter. Whoops. My bad. Yep, that's why I just work with what I got. I like using real bird feathers for stuff. I turn them into, basically I just fluff them up and then cut off the soft part so I can just tie them on to make a lure. I'll show you some of the stuff I made in the past. I have like over 250 unique stuff I made in the past, but yeah, it's not important. Important right now is making a nice video on how to make stuff. You can watch to learn how to make it, and I do have a recipe for one of my flies I made. I might give it on a video at some point. Well, show it on a video at some point. I might actually make it for the video, but I already have one, and I don't like making duplicates. But I might make one just for the video. It's one I made. It takes a lot of peacock curl dough. That's the only downside to it I can give. It takes like 9 strands. I went overboard on it, but hey, makes it look good. Makes it buggy. And I just grab a random amount half the time out. I don't really count. I just pull on however much comes out, comes out. And this stuff is still good, so I'm going to keep that over there to use later for just the fluff part, not the wrap around, but just to tie down at the end to make a tail. Rabbit fur is really nice too, especially for the poppers. Especially for the like floating ones I have, where not poppers, don't know what to call them, but basically they float just below the surface, like a bug that can't escape the surface tension. I love rabbit fur for that because it makes it breathe, because it traps air pockets. I learned most of my stuff from doing. I might actually post a video of just me putting the lures in water so you can see how they react. I'm pushing this back so that it's easier to see what I'm doing, and so I can kind of see what it'll look like. Alright, now that I'm almost done with that wrap, I'm going to wrap this around to hold it down before I take off this, because this holds it in place a bit better than if I just left it. Bam, bam, 2 wraps. Now I can take off this. I can push this back and continue wrapping. That looks really nice. And I might make this a 2-parter, but I don't know. It's already been 13 minutes. Longer than expected. Whoopsie, sorry. This one is pretty good. About right here is where I should cut it. There we go. That's not much, but it should do. Let's take off this stuff down here now. I should do a coin collecting video soon, because I got a lot of coins recently. Comment down below if you want me to do another coin collecting video. I'll see what I can do, depending on what everyone wants, and if it will fit in my schedule. As, well, I still have stuff going on. In fact, I'll be busy this Friday, so going to work as a sub at my school as a custodian. Sub-custodian job this Friday, so probably no posts on Friday. Wait, no, that's in the afternoon, so maybe you might get a fly tying video, but I don't know for sure. Good news, though. I think I improved on my skills of fly tying, but I don't know. Why do I keep chatting too much? I don't know. There's no sponsors to my video, unless you include me. Unless you think of me as a sponsor, but still, I'm not a sponsor. I just pay for this because it's a hobby. To make flies and entertain people. I do magic tricks. I could probably show one at some point, but not today because we're doing this. It looks pretty good as is. I might just add different thing here. See what I got to work with that I could add. I might add some peacock curl here just to make it different. So it could be a lure all on its own. You know what, that's what I'll do. These are just going to be put off to the side now, and I'm going to grab some peacock herl. There we go, peacock herl. Here's the stuff I use, just peacock herl. I'll grab a pinch. I'll pull out an amount, and that's what I'll use. So make sure to get the ends all together so that I can tie them all down. There we go. Now I'm gonna close this and put this off to the side. I'll put it back in on top so I can get it easier if I need more, but I shouldn't. Now I'm gonna wrap this back to here. Yeah, this is not that old. I got it just for Christmas, just this year. So it's not even a year old, but it's like I use it so much, like every day basically. I use it a lot and when I use it, I don't use it literally every day. I use it a lot, so it's pretty worn out, but I take care of it. I love my fly tying, so of course I'm going to take care of my equipment. And if you take care of equipment, your equipment will work well with you when you want it to. Get this all put in one spot so that I can wrap down easier. Yeah, it's going to be like 81 degrees today, I heard. Don't know for sure, but hey, I'll find out eventually. Let's just get this herl tied down so I can make a body. This extra stuff I'll cut off. I'll try to cut it off without cutting off anything I don't want to cut. Be careful because I don't want to cut off the feather. There. Oops, accidentally caught some of the fire, but I got most of the herl I needed off, so I'm just going to wrap this up. Pull this off, wrap this up to here. So now I got all this herl, peacock herl. Now I just wrap it. I don't know if it's clockwise or counterclockwise, but I know direction, I just don't know what it's called. But this way, and I might add a second layer of peacock herl. Haven't decided yet. This looks a bit small to go with that head. Maybe I could add some, like, saddle to go around this, but I don't know. Just gonna bulk this up a bit until I think it's good. Then I'm gonna wrap around a couple times to kind of close it off. Let's do it a couple more times because I can never be too sure. It looks pretty cool for being a prototype. I made some prototype hooks as well, but yeah, let's kind of cut this off then I can tie it down so that it's secure, and then we can end the video. So you guys can get back to what you want to do. Pretty sure you guys are bored. Because it's been like almost 20 minutes. And I apologize for taking so long. I don't try and take forever, it's just I would rather do it right, or I'm not going to do it at all. That's my saying. If I do it right, or don't do it at all. That's what I've been taught, so that's what I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Pull this tight, and we're done. Alright. Have a good day. Kind of finish it off now. Cut off this extra stuff and tag in. Bam, we're done. Alright. Have a good day, everyone.